Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to create this dramatic halo eyes paired with rust lips, which is perfect for wedding guest and festive season. Now this makeup look is a little bit time consuming, but trust me guys, it's super easy and anyone can create this look. So let's get started to the video. Before applying the primer, just make sure your face is nicely moisturized, and then I'm using the primer from Blue Heaven and I'm using my fingertips to blend it out, and then I'm using my second primer, which is from Oriflame, and I'm using this on my cheeks and on my chin area and on my forehead area. Here I'm using two primers because my skin needs more care, and also it even out the base for my foundation. Then I'm going to apply the orange concealer from l.a.pro, and I'm applying this on the underneath my eyes, on around my mouth, on my eyelid, and little bit on the areas where I have dark patches. And here also I'm using my fingertips to blend it out. And then for foundation I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. Now you can never go wrong with this foundation with the right amount of product, of course. Here I'm using a single pump for my face. I'm going to dab the buffing brush on the foundation, and then I'm going to dab the buffing brush on my face. I'm also applying on my neck area and on my ears. And then I'm going to dab the damp sponge on all over my face for a professional like finish. It also locks the foundation into my skin. And then I'm using this MAC Prolongwear concealer. My shade is NC42, and I'm going to use this with the same damp sponge. And here I'm using this on my underneath of my eyes and little bit on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead and around my mouth. Then to fix all this foundation and concealer, I'm using this sugar translucent powder, and I'm going to apply this on the areas where I have already applied the concealer, like underneath my eyes, around my mouth, and on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to dust off the excess product from my face, and here I'm using a fluffy face brush. And then for my brows, I'm going to dust off the excess product with the brow brush. And with the help of these two shades from the Sephora geometric palette, I'm going to fill my brow gaps. First I'm using the lighter shade for the inner corners of my brows, and then I'm going to draw the arch with the darker shade. And here I'm using a flat angular brow brush. I'm not going too crazy for my brows, just going to fill the gaps and for some defined look. I'm not going to make it unnatural. I like to keep my brows very natural and subtle. And for my eye makeup today, I'm using this Miss Claire palette, and first I'm using this rust shade, and I'm going to apply this on all over my eyelid. First I am applying it on my crease line, and then I'm going to spread the pigmentation all over my eyelid and beyond the crease line as well. And here I am using an angular fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm also applying the shade on my lower waterline to precise the look more. And here also I'm using the same angular fluffy eyeshadow brush. From the same palette I'm using this dark mauve shade, and with the help of the same eyeshadow fluffy brush I'm applying this on my crease line. And this time I'm not going beyond the crease line, I'm just working on my eyelid. And then I'm using this brown shade, and here I'm using an angular eyeshadow brush. The brush is like a pencil as you can see, and I'm applying this on the outer part of my eyelid, and also I'm applying this on my lower waterline. And I'm joining these two lines on my eyelid and on my lower waterline. It will help to reduce any harsh edges. And I'm going to dust off the excess product. Now to create the halo eyes, I'm applying the same dark shade, and using the pencil brush I'm applying this on the inner corners of my eyelids. And then I'm using a small fluffy brush and blend the pigmentations through the crease line. And then I'm using this mauve glittery shade from the same palette, and using my fingertips I'm going to apply this on the middle part of my eyelid. Then to avoid any harsh line I'm going to blend with the same small fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to blend the edges. Here I'm using this shade from the LA Colors palette, and I'm going to apply this on the hollows of my cheek, little bit on my chin and on the bridge of my nose. It makes my face a little more warm, and also it gives a nice definition to my face. And then I'm using this pigmentation from the sugar, and I'm going to apply this on the apple of my cheek and on my chin, bridge of my nose and little bit on my forehead. Then I'm going to use this two shade, and I'm going to apply this on my jawline, and also I'm going to apply this on the side of my nose with my fingertips. To highlight my face I'm using this golden shade, and here I'm using a fan brush to apply this on the high points of my face, and also I'm using a uh, flat brush for inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone. Then I'm tightlining my eyes with the Faces Canada Kajal in shade black, and also I'm applying this on my low waterline. And with the same darkest shade from the same palette, I'm going to set the kajal on my lower waterline. And here I'm using a flat brush. Then I'm using this lotus eyeliner, and I'm going to draw a thin line Then I'm using this number 31 shade from Miss Claire and I'm going to fill my lips with this. I'm not going to apply any falsies, so I'm going to use a mascara, and for this I chose this L'Oreal Falsies mascara. First I'm going to apply the primer and after 5 to 6 seconds later I'm going to curl my lashes with the lash curler. After that I'm going to put the mascara for both of my upper and lower lashes. Then I'm going to put this matching earrings and that's it. That's the lehenga I wear. This is from the online site Jhatki, and that's it. That's the complete look. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more such videos.